over and hang out? You can just be a jerk and not bother? No, okay. I should like tape marks on the floor where this shit goes so that we always know, but we don't. It's like I've never done this before. I don't know. Anyway. Hey guys, it's Spacey, and as you can tell from the title of this, this is Owl Crate, the September Owl Crate. So, yay! Are you excited? I'm excited. So it's actually funny. I got an email, I think, yesterday or something. Maybe it didn't come through and it was supposed to be from the day before. I don't know, but I swear I saw it this morning and I was like, oh, your Owl Crate shipped. And I was like, cool. And then I went and looked at the post office website, because I can track my packages. I have like the, whatever the hell it's called. I don't know. Anyway. And it was like, Owl Crate's being delivered today. And I was like, okay, that's fast. So it's here today. So I'm recording this way in advance. Side note. I actually was wearing the bird shirt that I showed you guys from the ModCloth haul and the jeans that I got and the bird shoes that I showed you in that haul. The bird shoes are extremely painful. The jeans are fine. I feel like I could have gotten a 16, but they're okay. You could actually wear a belt with them, so I mean, that'll work. And the bird shirt was great, and I'd be wearing it now, except for the fact that one of my coworkers was leaving, so today was their last day, and we all went out to lunch in a big group, and I was like, when I pulled the shirt out last night and I was like, I'm going to wear it. I'm like, I know we're going out to eat. I'm like, I'm going to spill something on this. And I was like, nah, I'm fine. I'm not a slob. Salsa all down. Not my fault though. A little my fault. Not really my fault. Just weird circumstance because we were really packed in the table. Like you were like, I have to try to eat like this and like T-Rex arms it. Because it was so tight the way they crammed us in. And I was sitting there and I was grabbing chips. I was going to get salsa. And like the guy next to me was trying to gesture and tell the guy like something about the other end of the table. And he's like, over there. And he like hit my arm right as and the salsa. And he's like, oh my God. And I'm like, I knew this was going to happen. Not his fault. It was an accident. But yeah, I got salsa. And it came off. It looked fine. But like you can see the stain. So I have it soaking and we'll see if it comes out. Otherwise, like the first time I wore this shirt, of course. So we're wearing Yato. In case you've watched Noragami, then you know Yato. If you haven't watched Noragami, then I don't know what he's also right there, but wait, right. Here, I have to look in the thing as I'm doing. Anyway, yeah. But yeah, so anyway, that's that. Short spiel, long spiel. Shit, you know this by now, right? Anyway, we'll do a little chit chat on anime at some point. But here we go. Owl Crate. So, ooh, this is the little thing. Can you see it? It's a little bright. You can't really see the artwork. But anyway, this is Fear the Night. So I'm going to read this. So I'm sorry if I'm not looking at you the whole time. But anyway, spoiler warning. But we're going to do the spoiler warning. Oh, by the way, here's spoilers. Did you want this? That's going to get all the fuck over the place. But anyway. You'll want these skeleton fingerless gloves to keep you warm this fall, especially when spirits are sending shivers up your spine. Created by Team Owl Crate, and I love fingerless gloves, and I think I have a pair from Owl Crate, from another, the stuff's all over them, so you can't see it, so. Hold on, I'm trying to get them clean. They're so cute. So, like, I'm gonna pull the tag off. I'm sorry if I'm like looking in the thing. I'm trying to like make sure things are aligned and like you can see what I'm doing. But I love these. These are great for work because it gets cold at work. These are cute. They'll go with all my Halloween stuff. I love it. I am not actually going to wear them right now because it is like hot with the light and and I'm wearing this sweater is like super freaking like thick, nice. I got it on eBay. I think I only paid like 20 or 30 bucks for it, but anyway. Oh, that was the tag for that. Next up, I love it when they do stuff like socks or like the fingerless gloves or things like that. Like it's a lot of fun. So I love shit like that. So combat the darkness and stay up all night with this delicious coffee from Bones Coffee Company. I'm excited about this. I've had it before and there was like some kind of a chocolate one. I'm not normally a chocolate coffee fan. I still have it. It's probably stale, but I'll drink it anyway. This is a yummy exclusive caramel corn flavor made just for you. The coffee contains no wheat, gluten, eggs, products, fish milk, all that stuff like that. Okay, anyway, that doesn't bother me. I don't have things. But let's see. Scaramel corn. You see this? Like, how cute is that? It's hard to see the thing's focusing, but like, there you go. This is actually a nice big size, so. Yep, bonescoffee.com. So I've actually had this, and I think they have like a peanut butter flavor, and I've never bought it. And they might have. I don't know if they do anymore, but I'll have to try it. But yeah, so this is good. So yeah, it just says scaramel corn. It doesn't say anywhere on here. So medium roast, it doesn't say, which is the only thing. So like you have this that tells you it's a caramel corn and it says caramel corn, but it doesn't actually tell you on there, oh, it's caramel flavored. And I think the other one might tell you it's like chocolate something. I don't know, maybe it's just in the name, but that's the only thing that's like confusing. I'll figure when it says scaramel corn, I'll know caramel corn, like whatever, but I thought it'd be good because we might have to make that. So this will go up sooner than I thought. So maybe next week we'll have like a chat and we'll have to make some of that coffee and have a chit chat. Anyway, next up. Harness your inner power with this stunning ceramic trinket dish. I love random little tchotchke things to go around my house, if you couldn't tell from any of our videos. Inspired by Frankenstein and designed exclusively by Stella Bookish Art. Use it to hold your jewelry, treasures, or candies all year round as a daily reminder of the strength you possess. Okay, I'm assuming that's this. Yeah, it comes in a little Owl Crate box. Fear the Night Trinket Dish. Fill this beautiful trinket dish with your jewelry, treasures, or candy. It'll serve as a daily reminder of the power you possess. Okay, so it's basically the same thing that the thing said. I'm just going to open it up. Beware, for I am fearless and therefore powerful. Mary Shelley. So that's, I don't know if you can see that. Oh God, you can see the reflection in it. Hold on. There you go. That's a little bit better. That's actually really cute because it's like, it's not like gold. It's like more like a coppery kind of color. And it does have the like slate, like you could kind of see like the smoky kind of marbling thing on there. That's actually really nice. And of course it is ceramic, so it's very nice. I'm going to put it over here for now on my shelf with my stuff. I don't know where it's going to go. That's the fun part of this, is always going around and finding places for the stuff. So next up, enjoy double the thrills and chills this month. Yeah. We are including an awesome exclusive paperback edition of The Haunting of Hill House. Ooh. By Shirley Jackson. Originally designed as part of the Penguin Horror Collection, this is the first time it's being offered in paperback. Experience the original scary story that inspired the hit Netflix show. Cool. You can't see it. You can sort of see like right here. I'm looking at the thing, sorry. This entire shelf is just filled with all my Owl Crate books that I haven't read yet. And then I have over here, these are ones that I actually have read. Not as full. I am really fucking behind. But yeah, so I'm actually, because I used to read, this is my reading nook. This is where I sit to read. I turn on my lights. I get like water or whatever, and I just chill out and read here. But I don't have a lot of time to do that, which is unfortunate. But I love getting Owl Crate, despite the fact that I never get to read, and I'm like months behind. I have like at least a year worth of Owl Crate stocked up over here that I haven't read yet. Sometimes they give you double books like this. And when they do, you know, that gets put there too. So that's really cool. So this will be good to read. I'm still not done with the one that I was reading before, but you know, sometimes they go fast and sometimes it takes longer for me to read things. But if you want to do, I'm not going to obviously, like, I don't read enough to do like book reviews, but I can tell you the ones in Owl Crate, ones that came from Owl Crate that I really enjoyed. Because there's a couple that I'm just like, oh my God, I would tell anybody to read these. Obviously not all of them because I have like a year's worth. Let's get spooky. Display this beautiful art print inspired by Something Wicked This Way Comes by Ray Bradbury and illustrated by the talented Annie Lambert, or Lamlet? Anne Lamlet? Sorry, I read her name right. Oh, so that's this. Okay, so this, I don't know if you can see it because it's got a bit of a glare on it. So there's usually something like this in every box. So you get like a little print and stuff like that. So just like a little cardstock print. I'll put that down with everything else. And then step into a horror fairy tale inspired by ancient Welsh myths. The Bone Houses is about a grave digger named Rin. a map maker named Ellis, and the journey they embark on to save their village from monsters. Rin has always known of the magic held within the forest and the fact that the dead don't remain dead due to a legendary curse. With Ellis's help, she'll do whatever needs to be done to end the curse and keep her family safe. But neither of them could have ever suspected that they would come to find, or what they would come to find within the Deadly Mountains. We hope you enjoy this exclusive edition of the book, which is signed by the author, Emily Lloyd-Jones. We also hope you enjoy the letter from Emily and the exclusive die-cut bookmark. Ooh. It's cute because there's always a book, so the cover is always an Owl Crate exclusive, and one of the little, they give you like a little pamphlet kind of book in there, and it shows you the original cover and the Owl Crate different. It's usually like a slightly different color or something. It's always signed by the author, and there's always like a little special something that goes with the book, so be it a bookmark or like one of the books, the one that I'm reading now is like a silk, like fabric, almost like the map of the world, so it's really kind of cool. So it's like a handkerchief kind of thing, so you could just display it on a table, hang it up somewhere. I have it sitting out so that as I'm reading the book, I can follow along. So hold on, I'm gonna pull the book out. So this is our book. And so then this is the letter in there, and then that is the bookmark that comes with it. So that's really cool. So I'm not gonna take it out or anything because we don't need to do that right this second. But I will also open this because this shows you in here where I can find it. So you can see this is the little book I was talking about. So that's the regular cover. It's black background, and the Owl Crate one is like a white background. So this comes with every single Owl Crate. If you don't get Owl Crate, it has an interview with the author. It shows you the cover, the original and the whatever. There's like a little word search here. You can't really see it because of things. And then there's usually an interview with one of the vendors. This time it's Bones Coffee Company. And then there's a little thing about the next October theme. So that's just a little thing that comes with it. And every single book, which is weird, where is it? Oh, here we go. Sorry, wasn't there yet. For our collectible enamel pin this month, because, okay, they used to do just like the regular normal pin back, like these kind of pins, but they were like small, like 1-inch pins. And then they started doing like the fancy enamel pins. So I kind of like the enamel pins. They're like a lot nicer, but it's so funny because I had a board, just a piece of cardboard that I covered with something that I would put all the Owl Crate ones, or I used to get like Loot Crate and some of the other geeky subscription boxes. So I was putting them just like I do on my Eda board, just like sticking the pin in. And then Owl Crate started doing the enamel pins where they have like the fancy backs. And I'm like, how the hell am I putting this on? And one of the things they actually did give you in a box like a couple months later was like a little fabric like thing that you can hang for your enamel pins, so you can put them on. And I'm like, that's awesome! Like Owl Crate's like they always give you awesome shit. Like it could be tea. They've given you like sometimes like bath bombs or stuff. There's socks. There's like there's been infinity scarves. And that's what I love about Owl Crate. And there's always a book, even though I don't read as much as I used to. And I've got like a year plus worth of Owl Crate stacking up here. So I need to read more. But it's nice and it's worth it. I think they're like $35 a month, I want to say. Not 100% sure, but for a collectible enamel pin this month, we wanted to do something that was both spooky yet subtle. We partnered with Lapel and Spells, who designed this gorgeously gothic skull pin. The skull represents the bone house, and the flowers play an important part in the book as well. Psst, the flowers also glow in the dark. Okay, so this is the shit I'm talking about, and I just threw my pin. Owl Crate always does shit like this, and then you're like, bitch, this shit glows in the dark! That's actually really fucking cool. Can you see it? Oh, it's not focusing. Focus! Okay, well, it's not really focusing, but, you know, good enough. That's the best I did. And this is a preview. Ooh, we get a preview book. Ooh, they've done this before, with Caraval. I think it was Legendary. Is that the third one or the second book? I don't remember. I think that was the second one. They gave you a preview of that one in there. Thankfully, I'd read the first one. So, New Orleans, 1872. The darkest creatures of the underworld are embroiled in an age-old feud, and Celine and Sebastian are the very heart of it. I'm not going to read the whole thing. You can go figure that out on your own. But, well, that sounds... You know what? It's intriguing me enough that I will probably read that, obviously. But yeah, so that's that. That's Owl Crate. But if you want to stick around, here we go. The theme of the October box is Dawn of a New World. And we're going to get, so that's the theme of the October box. And the back is a sneak peek. Don't look. I'll read it to you. Don't look. It's sneak peek. Every October box will contain an exclusive item for your kitchen from Little Inklings Design. Interesting. So they always give you a little sneak peek. So I think the one for September said you're going to get Bones Coffee Company. You're going to get the coffee. So you're like, oh, but you don't know what flavor. And I don't know what kitchen thing it is. I'm wondering if it'll be like another tea infuser, because we've gotten one of those before, and that's a thing for your kitchen, which is nice. I actually gave the one that Owl Crate gave me to my mom for loose leaf tea, because I had gotten some loose leaf tea. This is what I'm talking about, though. So like Owl Crate will sometimes give you loose leaf tea, and you're like, okay, cool. And then you're like, oh, I don't have a tea infuser, so I bought one. I got my little Loch Ness Monster one, and then like a month or so later, they're like, hey, you know what? Here's a tea infuser, and you're like, you know, Owl Crate, you're always thinking outside the Owl Crate box. Like, you know, or we're going to change to enamel pins. And then, oh, we're going to give you a little pennant thing that you can put your pins on. And it's like, they're always thinking things like this. And I love it. So I just feel like they think around these things. Now, yes, they don't give you tea and a tea infuser. But they do think about these things. Like, hey, we've put tea in and maybe we should give you a tea infuser. Hey, we've done that. Maybe we should do this. And it's just, I like it. I just feel like, I'm sure there's like, hey, there's Neelix. Hey, oh, thanks for visiting. Oh, you're chilly. Oh, I'm sweaty. Can I snuggle you? Oh, I love you so much. Oh, I'm gonna get you all sweaty. What? Don't judge me. But yeah, no. So I love my Owl Crate. I love getting it every month. It's the fun subscription box. And it's the best one for me. There's a ton of other ones, and I wish I kind of enjoyed the other ones more. But it always was like sad, because it was always like, oh yeah, it's a bunch of stuff that there might be one or two things that I really liked, and most of it just kind of, I still have a giant box of it somewhere of just stuff that I just like, I'm never going to use this. It serves no purpose for me, and, you know, so. But this one, I usually like every single thing in it. Everything to me is extremely useful. Like, you know, I think the thing that's like, for me, the least useful is always like the art prints, because it's kind of like, okay, well, I don't have a lot of wall space to hang stuff up, so. But I like getting the books, and if it's a book that's not a type that I would read, then, you know, I will donate it, or, you know, someone else could want it, and that's fine. But all the little things, like the fingerless gloves that this one came with, the extra books, the coffee. Like, I like freaking coffee. I will try it. Even when they give you teas, I'm not like a huge tea drinker, but I'll try it. You know what I mean? Or mugs. I love mugs, and they've given me like 4 mugs now since I've had this, and like, and they're actually, the mugs they have are like perfect. They're not like the normal size mugs. They are perfect for like they're perfect oatmeal mugs if you want to have oatmeal in the morning. Freaking perfect. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, so that's September's Owl Crate. I'm very excited. I hope you're excited, and I hope you enjoyed this, because we'll be doing this every month. So hopefully if you get Owl Crate, you've already gotten yours. Otherwise, this is a spoiler, and why were you watching? But yeah, so we'll be back next week, maybe with just a Spacing Out with Spacey time, and we'll just talk about some random stuff. I don't know yet, but we'll see what happens, because like I said, I have things planned, and I was like, who knows what this week is going to have, and then Owl Crate came sooner than I expected, and I'm like recording this way in advance, so I don't know, but yeah, so cool. I'm recording this before the ModCloth went up, and I think my camera just moved, and that's really trippy. It's the ghosts, because it's getting to be October. Woo. That's scary. But yeah, so anyway, I will see you guys around. And what I always keep forgetting to tell you in every single video, because I'm not a professional, it's not like I do this on another channel or anything, but obviously, like the video, subscribe if you're not. You can follow me, Neelix, and Reginald, obviously. He didn't make much of an appearance this time. He's just always there, photo bombing or video bombing or whatever. You can follow us on social media. All our stuff's down there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And, you know, toodles. It worked that time. It was a little less creepy, but anyway. Bye.
Yeah, you're so cute. You're so precious. You say hello.
What in the fuck is going on here? I don't know.